Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back everybody to an episode of CSGO News. This is the series where I show and tell you what's been going on in the CSGO community this past week. That can have anything to do with the CSGO pro scene, like the current ongoing championship stage of the Rio Major, investing news, as things gone up or down in a very short period of time, you're unsure if it's stable or possibly volatile. I'll try and review and give you enough data to give you a decent answer. Maybe you missed a weekly update, that being miscellaneous or pretty big, and something recently that's popped up in the CSGO scene that I don't think that's going to go away anytime soon that I'm going to discuss in today's video, that being scams specifically on Twitter. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and of course subscribe. And here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey.
Now, today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly, trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a karambit, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade.
So with the championship stage of the major, it's been very interesting. Outsiders versus Fnatic is the very first match. Currently, I'm watching the game while actually recording this. This major, out of any other I've ever seen be played or been participated in any sort of way with pick'ems, has been the hardest. I think there's just been so many upsets due to multiple different things, but I would expect some major team changes in this next upcoming few months, especially going to the Paris Major in 2022. I think FaZe and probably Liquid are probably going to change up, maybe Vitality if they don't get their stuff together, and of course as it goes for scams as of right now. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what's been going on Twitter, Elon bought Twitter out for $44 billion just a few weeks ago, and just the other day he introduced the new version of Twitter Blue, which is like a paid subscription service for Twitter. That's what everyone's doing nowadays. But you can have a check mark for any sort of account if you live in Canada, the US, or some places in Europe at the moment. And it has to be done through your phone and the App Store. I guess that's a possible way to track somebody, so you can't maybe do it again. It's a little harder to anyway. But in the trading scene, people like OniPixel have been impersonated. So with Twitter Blue, if you made an account the day of it being created, you can't currently get it. I'm assuming you're probably gonna have to wait the next few months to probably acquire it. This isn't a scam account by any means. It seems to be it's just kind of a meme account for OniPixel, but he's verified just by changing a little bit of the numbers and letters in his actual profile name and username. Now, the reason I talk about this is something also happened with Gabe Follower. He tweeted out a fake Valve software company decided to tweet out some sort of anti-cheat, which is just kind of crazy. And this account eventually got taken down, but it was verified, right? And I think this is going to heavily affect CSGO in a lot of different ways, especially in the trading scene, because anyone can get a verified account now. Someone's probably going to most likely impersonate Simple, OniPixel, Zipple, a bunch of other people asking you to give them money or do a trade. They might build up a rep in the community and then pull a DAG out from 2 or 3 months ago and have an exit scam of like 10 or 15, maybe $30,000. I plan on making a video covering this more in depth later this week and pretty much on how to not get scammed. Essentially, if anything seems too good to be true or someone's asking you for money or for you to go first in a trade, for an example, just don't do it. It's probably fake. The best way you can see if something's real is just go to the actual Zipple's Twitter. You can go on YouTube, type in his account if you want to take the safest way possible, and then go to his about section or his description on his videos. That'll take you to his Twitter. If you're new to it, go to everything and everyone he follows, follow them for an example, and that's probably the safest way to go about things. As it goes for CSGO investing, some crazy things have happened the past 24 hours. The R8 Blaze, specifically the factory new version, has absolutely shot up in price. This one from being 60-70 cents in the market to $1.50 just this past couple days. Now, most people are calling this market manipulation. I am one to kind of assume that as well. Now, if this was a case, sure, it might look like market manipulation. Just a couple weeks ago, we saw the Wildfire be bought at a very large and high quantity in the market. Most people thought that was market manipulation, but it's very different, right? You're dealing with a skin versus an actual case. The case is an investment. It's also something you can open over time. This, what's someone going to do with 145 blazes? It's most likely market manipulation. They're trying to pump up the price so they can sell them for a higher one later on. As you can see, it was just slowly going up. Obviously was going up, but I don't think it was going to just go like that. And as it goes for buying into this and really any sort of hype that we're going to be talking about in today's video and any other, and if you see any on the community market, let me know. My rule of advice on hype, especially in CSGO investing or items in general, especially when buying in, is to wait a week or two to see how it plays out. Most of the time, as we're going to take a look at in the next 2 or 3 things, have died down, and that's when you want to buy in, not its very high peak. 2 things that have died down is the stupid banana foil and the crown foil. Almost went to $580 the other day on Buff, which I was actually very lucky enough to unbox one of these bad boys boys just a couple weeks ago. Hoping to sell mine for a little over 580, but it dropped down to 540. Still pretty nice, has gone up $40 this past few weeks. The stupid banana foil went above 100 just last week, now back to 60. The community capsule also down $2 or $3. These are pretty safe investments, I would assume, especially the community capsule, more than the stickers themselves. You can buy more of them because people are going to want to open them. These people actually have to apply them. There actually has to be decent demand there. And the capsule's still pretty cheap in price for what you can get inside of it. Other things in the news are obviously Riptide stickers. I have a video coming out on this very soon this week. These have been shooting up in price recently, but they've just been going up in price slowly but surely over the course of this past year, hopefully going into a new operation. Notable ones are, of course, Liquid Fire Hollow. Liquid Fire Hollow was originally manipulated back just 2 or 3 months ago for $8. Now it's sitting at $11 at a pretty steady price. But something you'll notice with all of these stickers is there's a very low supply of them. And there's a good reason for that. When Operation Riptide came out, there was a whole bunch of new stuff that came out, right? There was the operation itself. There was so many new collections that were very interesting. But there was also tons of stickers and patches. And I would say there was almost too many. And with that being said, with there being so many of them, people were maybe focused on 1 or 2 of them for them specifically. And that's what rose these prices up so much this year. I've also talked about in recent videos why sticker prices are going up so much, and some skins maybe, or the sticker crafting community is becoming a lot bigger. I myself have become a pretty big OniPixel fan. I watch his stream pretty much on a daily basis when he does. And once you start to watch him, you'll want to create a lot of sticker crafts. Just the other day, I shot up the MLG Columbus Hollow and the regular sticker by almost $1 on the community market. Now that's nothing too insane since the quantity's under 50, but things like that can happen quite a bit. And of course, I made some beautiful crafts with them. Let me know what you guys think of all this news today. I'll catch you guys in the next videos this week. I'm very excited for the content. Once again, if there's any hypes you see, just wait a few days. It's not really worth it, most likely. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.